Okay, so finally we're kind of at a point where we can go and use this old girl in anger. Cinderella's going to get sent around at Brands Hatch. We're going to do the GP on Saturday and then the Indy on Sunday. It's the first time I've been out in this proper, as I say, used in anger. We've done a test day at Landau. We're not going to be there with, normally whenever we've been racing before, we've been with Swallows and they turn up with a massive Arctic full of all sorts of cool stuff, like tools, jacks, anything we could possibly need, and not to mention a whole plethora of guys who know exactly what they're doing in regards to getting a racing car back together, and also Uncle Colin who feeds everyone. So we're going to miss all that. Luckily Libby ain't too bad at the stove. But yeah, ultimately a little bit concerned, both nervous and properly excited. Last year the Super Touring Festival was just absolutely glorious, genuinely one of the best sort of events I've been to for a long old while. Really enjoyed it. Lots and lots of really cool shit that used to be about when we were kids. So really excited to get there, really excited to get sort of competing in a car again. Ultimate aim for this weekend, just get some finishes. Really don't know if everything's gonna be alright at the end of the race. I got no idea if I'm gonna have a whole box full of neutrals once we've got everything properly hot and we're trying to attack it a bit. But yeah, I'm not quick at Brands. Well, not quick anyway, but I'm certainly not quick at Brands. I've only driven it a couple of times and I've not driven this properly for on a proper racing track for must be coming up 9-10 months. So yeah, it's now got far more horsepower. One of the things I've noticed is I put the gear stick like really close to the steering wheel, and I keep going for where the manual gear stick was, which is down there. So I keep going like that and go, there it is. So I've got that to deal with. So yeah, we're loading the trailer up with, as I say, we're used to having a whole Arctic full of stuff. Sadly, we don't have the Arctic following us anymore. I mean, Tom at Swallows was originally gonna come and try and compete, but he's been a bit lazy and not got anything ready to go really. So we're gonna miss him dearly, but I'm just loading everything in, and you can tell we're racing a V8, can't you? Just travelling around with 100 litres of petrol in a fucking car. So yeah, I've loaded absolutely anything that I think I might need. I'm gonna have to put the car in, put a jack, couple of axle stands. Yeah, I can't think of anything more. I'm, like I say, excited, really tired. It's been one of those weeks. Uncle Melvin's been down with his XJS, which has been a bit troublesome. He stayed over the night while we were trying to sort the damn thing. But hey, let's go and see what we can do. Let's get this car loaded in and head on up to Brands in the morning. Exciting times. I've got some passengers here as well, because the kids want to go racing at Brands. So yeah. Have arrived. Sat at Brands now, waiting to do scrutineering. We can do that on the Friday, sorry. Which saves us having to sort of do it tomorrow morning, because our qualifying is at 9:30. I think we've got like a briefing at 8:30, so there won't be much time in the morning. So happily, I think we're 4th or 5th in the queue to get it dealt with, so hopefully she passes, and hopefully that'll be that. There we go, so all scrutineered. The cool shitometer is out and in full effect here today. There's loads of stuff going around. Some of the Super Tourers are going around testing. This is Bernie's V8s. They're setting up over here, and they got loads and loads of cool stuff, a load of American stuff, lots of V8s. We like a V8. So yeah. I'll have a couple of cold beers, I think, now, and prepare myself for tomorrow. Okay, so that's qualifying done, and that was a baptism of fire. I can't believe how quick all these other boys are. I mean, make no mistake, I've come into something which is entirely well above my skill level for sure. It's just that the car just fits in there nicely. So I'm qualified, which is kind of all I wanted to do. Just wanted to get qualified, but we are something like 4th from the back. So you know, again, I've just kind of said we're really for the fun, but it does get a bit like, oh, that's a shame. I was kind of hoping I'd be a bit further forward, but ultimately, having looked at last year's lap times, I'm 2.5 seconds quicker than I was last year anyway, and I think we can get quite a lot out of it. I spent a lot of time avoiding people, letting them come past. So yeah, I've got to just get my head in the game. But you know, the car has done now 20 minutes on the track at Brands. It's still working. It's just the idiot behind the wheel, really. But everyone's real friendly, really pleased. The day is epic. Weather's nice. So yeah, just got to get out there now, and hopefully I'll be, you know, because now I'll be gridded up in a similar lap time. Hopefully it won't feel so, it's just bedlam, absolute bedlam. They're quick. I mean, most of them are just so much quicker than me, like in the region of like sort of 15 to 20 seconds a lap. So they're just absolutely fucking colossal. They are just so quick, and I'm there with a 1500 kilo automatic Jaguar. But yeah, the beer's good. Pointing out, I've got a couple of white bits in there now by the wife, which was really friendly. You old bastard, she said. Race 1 dealt with. Yes, so kind of as expected, really. I was at the back, so managed to shave off 5 seconds off of our lap time from this morning, and it still feels like there's loads and loads to go. My quickest time last year was a 1:55, and you know, we're driving 1500 kilo Jags, and so this year I've managed to do we just did a 1:49. Hoping to go out there and do a bit more later on, shave a bit more off. So yeah, ultimately fairly good. I'm actually pretty happy. You know, it's not a local track I do. It's not a track that I spend time going around. I've driven it 3 times. Most of those have been under a bloody safety car. So yeah, if I could beat like the 1:49 and get down even lower, then you know, really somewhere where I am. I mean, I know
you know, we're never going to be front of the grid. It's just, it will never happen. It's too heavy. Just, you know, certainly I'm no racing driver, but it doesn't tick all the boxes to be a front running racing car. So, you know, that's something that I sort of made me peace with that before we even started it. So, you know, we can sort of work our way forward over the season, then I'll be a happy little bunny. But car's working in one piece still. So yeah, so far so good. Let's go and do race 2. So race 2 kind of was a bit odd, I'll be honest. Started off okay, sort of in the mix of it right at the back, naturally. So I wanted to just keep pushing it. Obviously my lap times from earlier were quite promising, all things considered. Managed to get them down to a low 1:48, so was thinking I'll be able to push it and just, you know, just keep getting quicker, like braking later, and everything was going well. I'm not very good at just sort of sending something into the corner and knowing where to brake, to be fair. I'm a little bit digital, so have to sort of keep applying them a bit later, but you know, it's quite nice looking at the data afterwards and seeing that is happening, you know, where the lap times are getting quicker and quicker, and I am applying the brakes later and later. The AIM software is very good for that. I can see exactly what's going on. So yeah, it was all going well, and then I noticed that we were getting very hot oil temperatures in the region of like 130. I've got some warnings set on my screen to come on at 130. At the moment that come on, I just sort of shit myself, really. So we've never seen them that high. You know, maximum I've seen was at Snetterton. Again, hot day. Maximum I've ever seen is about 107. Not really a problem. So naturally, the more temperature that we're applying to the oil, the less viscous it becomes, so it's getting thinner and thinner. We're running the Motul, I think it's 300V 1060. It's as good as I think. I'm sorry, my lot are in the background there playing with the Tamiya's. So we've just gone for a walk round we're just up by Druids now. Just enjoying the cool, because it's been just blisteringly hot today. It's really, really hot. So yeah, I just basically let off, just sort of, again, short shifting. Got into a little bit of trouble. Got a little clip on the rear, but nothing crazy, and certainly not his fault, just one of those things. So yeah, sort of come off, I don't know, bittersweet really. Like felt like we were doing really well, felt like the car was behaving. and it is behaving, but I don't know why we're getting these temperatures. It's really, really odd. I'm going to have to, I've just sort of drained really. The sun has been beating down. The other thing I did like a dick was took the car down to Park Ferme. The missus and kids were going to lock the van and walk up here, and I get down there, go to put my hands device on. Ah shit, where's that? So it immediately clicked that it's in the van. So the van is at the bottom over there, and I'm now up over there. No phone, none of those things. So got like 15 minutes before we start the race. So I did a run, I ran. So I got full race suited up. It is blistering, sun is hot. Ran all the way down to the tunnel. Fortunately, Mrs. had a sensible head on, and she had seen it, and started running. And she'd already started to run with the kids through the tunnel. So I was kind of thinking, oh, I'm fucked if I can't get that, because I've got no way of phoning her if she hadn't seen it, because my phone was locked in the van. So yeah, got my hands device, legged it back, sat in the car. Oh, I'm sweating my little knickers off. So yeah, going well. So yeah, get up early. Oh, crash. Yeah. So we're gonna get up early, just run through, see why we think that oil is getting so hot. Like I say, it's just odd that we've not had it before, and I've not really had the car in a race condition since the gearbox. Not that I think the gearbox is doing anything that's, you know, it's got no direct connection. But yeah, so all in all, car's behaving to an extent. It's behaving well. It feels fantastic. You know, for me, I'm actually starting to get to the point. We've got like road sports shock. Well, they're decent ones. They're quantum, but I've got they're not racing shock absorbers or anything on there. But I'm just sort of starting to feel that, you know, the roll of the car and stuff, and I'm able to describe that to Tom, which feels good as well, because previously he'd say, what does it feel like? Is it diving? Is it doing this? I don't know, it feels alright, mate. Power. So yeah, it feels good. See what tomorrow brings, I guess. But yeah, this Super Touring 2 is just glorious. So much old school stuff around. Absolutely love it. Those idiots. Just been on paddock with those. There we go. So that went well. So we managed to get halfway round the green flag lap and the fucking thing cut out. So obviously had a bit of a panic on. I had more comments about this bloody t-shirt
honestly, people keep stopping me and say, "Oh, nice t-shirt, mate." Mental. They don't say nice jag. Yeah, I know, it is, isn't it? Crazy people. It's flipping around, downloaded the log out of the vehicle, so this red line is the entirety of where I managed to get around the track, and this is where I came off. So if you look here, this is my fuel pressure. So if I'm scrolling along, here we go along, lots of nice fuel pressure accelerating, lovely. Bit of a blip and then absolutely zero. So I lost all fuel pressure here. The current does some interesting stuff. Ultimately I need to pull the fuel pump out of the tank. See you later, buddy. Drive carefully, mate. Have a wonderful weekend. See you later, mate. See you snap. So then I've come around here, abandoned ship here. Yeah, sat and watched the race with the green. And what a load of absolute legends they are. All right, Jay. There you go. Now you're. Now. Show everyone your Uncle Mike tattoo on your ass. So yeah, load everything up. The car's still running. Typically I got towed back. I got the tow of shame. Got back here. Fucking press the button and it started. So yeah, I didn't want to go out and race 2. I don't want to like cause a stoppage, and I certainly don't want to, you know, if I lose fuel pressure, if something goes tits up down over paddock and I spin it, it's just, you know, when I know there's something wrong, it's just daft stupidity. So I don't want to be that guy, so we're just going to load up, go home, get it mended for Snetterton, hopefully meet some more nice people. Everyone here seems absolutely lovely. Our paddocks get a bit more empty now. Oh good, everyone's gone home, or they're watching the football. Yeah, so let's load this old girl up. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Say bye bye, Uncle Mike.
Bye bye, Uncle Mike.